Good evening. I am Scipio, the Cardboard Gambler, and today is going to be the end of March review. I'm not sure how you guys feel about these kind of things, but I really enjoy making these type of videos just as a review of what all I've pulled and what I'm gonna do with it, etc., etc. So we're gonna start off with Magic: The Gathering because, quite frankly, I don't have a ton of it. But I got this out of the special collector packs. This wasn't seeing play initially, but now it's being played in Modern Jund. And apparently it's a card that I have yet to really try out yet. But all the prices on Magic will be TCG Player. It's usually what I like to use when doing trades and buy listing and things of that nature. Right now it's like 26 bucks, so I'd say it was a good pull because the collector pack cost me $25. And next up, we've got the Prismatic Vista. I pulled this out of a Modern Horizon 3-pack. Really good land. TCG players got it at $18. Seeing a lot of Modern play. Commander card. I personally don't like this card. I just think it's kind of like a fancy Evolving Wilds in a way. But it's got a lot of demand and a lot of popularity, and I don't see it getting reprinted anytime soon, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And for those that are new to the channel, I am collecting the entire set of Team Rocket First Edition PSA 9, and because of what's going on in the world, I haven't really been able to make too many purchases, so I've been focusing more on set collecting and the PSA buying and stuff like that. So I was able to pick up this Magneton for $15. A lot of the lower rares in this set, non-foil, you should be able to pick up for the low 20s and under. I haven't had too many problems picking up some of these lower end first edition Team Rocket cards. Let's see, next up we've got ourselves the Dark Dug Trio, which I paid $16 for. Again, you're really looking like under $22 is probably a good buy. I don't think any of these cards have like real high demand individually. The demand is going to be people like me that collect them as a set. Next up, we've got the Gold Bat, which I paid $15 for. Another cheapie. All of these were the old style cases, but the price was right. I actually found a seller who's breaking down the entire set. He's selling them all auction, no reserve, the whole thing, first edition PSA 9 with a couple of 10s. So I'm definitely going to be watching my eBay and see if I can't score some. And then the last PSA card I got this month was the Foil Dark Vileplume. I got it from the Golden War Turtle. Thank you again. Really, really beautiful foil I got for $40. So I'm getting there. I think I'm close to be. I think I'm a third done now. Finally. And next up, we've got some cards that I pulled out of packs. The Greninja is about $10 to $15. Really sweet looking card. I love Hidden Fates. I've seen another Great Ball collection or two that I'm probably going to end up picking up, and maybe I can keep one of them sealed, but probably not. PSA 9s are pretty cheap, around $35, and PSA 10s around $60. So it's kind of like on that middle ground. I don't think I'm going to get this graded. I think this will end up being buy listed. And next up, we've got the U-Turn board. It's not worth a whole lot, but I pulled it out of a $1 pack, and I haven't pulled too many gold cards since I've started, so I figured I'd show it. It's $5 to get it graded. I mean, to find one on eBay graded. You can find one under 20 bucks. But I thought it was cool because since it came out of a $1 pack. And next up, we've got Big Daddy Charizard. Still can't believe I pulled this guy. He's around $300. The interesting thing when I was on eBay looking up PSA 9s, you can actually get a PSA 9 on average cheaper than you can get one of these guys raw, which I thought was really weird. And then for PSA 10, prices are all over the place. anywhere between like $500 and $1,000. I'm sure like if you're smart and patient, you can probably score one at a pretty decent deal, but there's a lot of fluctuation in the value, but absolutely insane. Probably the most valuable card I've pulled on this channel thus far. Very, very happy to get him. And then in the same Great Collector box, I was able to pull my third gold card, Shrine of Punishment, which is $15 to about $25. Another one of those cards that were all over the place on eBay. PSA 9 only had one copy, $32 or best offer. So I'm thinking around maybe $26, $27 you can get a PSA 9. And there was only one copy of a PSA 10 for $120, which I think is a bit excessive. Maybe like he priced it not to sell. But another card that I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I'm going to get this graded. And then last but not least, I've got the Guzzlord GX that came out of the same box. Only a $5 card. PSA 10's only like 50 bucks, so not a high-end card, but I really enjoyed the art. And March was a slow month, and I'm anticipating April to be an even slower month. Now, I'm generally known for opening packs, so I picked these guys up to maybe gamble a little bit and add to the end of month madness. I do love me some Modern Horizons, although I think the average price of a pack retails still like $8. I don't recommend buying loose packs of Modern Horizons. I think supplies at an all-time high. You should just go out and buy the card that you want. I think most of everything's at a pretty cheap price. But I do love this set, and I love gambling, so I figured I would open up a couple of packs before the weekend's gonna hit and I'm gonna be stuck at home. So again, like, the foils are insane. Modern really took a huge hit in playability, or the people that are playing it, because of Pioneer. Pioneer's starting to kind of cool off a little bit. Obviously can't nobody leave their home, so no one's really playing much of anything paper wise. See, we got a Mirrodin Prestige art card, Forest, and a Waterlog Grove. It is always a good day to pull one of these with a Soul Hoarder. These have been really popular for me. I haven't been able to keep these in stock. I've been trading these guys away, play sets at a time. But starting things off with Horizon Land is definitely worthy of the Happy Land area. Now I only got 4 of these. Like I said, the price isn't necessarily right, but I do love gambling on these guys, and I've hit some really good foils and mythics, and they make a really good trade bait. But Pioneer has kind of taken the spotlight. There's a card that was super hyped up and just didn't see any play whatsoever. Pioneer is starting to cool down. Personally, our Friday Night Magic, the Pioneer didn't fire at all. You know, back in the day when we had, you know, Friday Night Magic and we played with paper cards. Let's see, Yawgmoth, I'd love to pull that guy. Islands. And another Horizon Land. I'm 2 for 2 on Horizon Lands. I actually own no copies of this, so this might actually go in the personal collection. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Good old double tap on the Horizon Lands. In my experience, I've bought a ton of 3-packs. I bought a ton of these singular packs, and these singular packs have, on average, have been way more loaded than the triple draft packs. I have opened some like decent triple draft packs, but these single packs have been like, I've ripped like 3 mythics in a row. They don't really seem too randomized, but I've hit some really good stuff out of these single packs, which is why I enjoy buying them, even if they are a bit slightly overpriced. So like, we got ourselves a Forest and Queen Among the Bears. Womp womp. They couldn't all be, I do love the art a lot, but definitely my only bulky rare that I pulled today. No foils. It's weird, like sometimes I can open like 3 or 4 of these, hit a foil every pack, and then I'll go through and like maybe get a foil token. I've got a ton of these foil tokens. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a Ren and 6 foil emblem. Looks like my token is going to be a little boogered. Looks like they cut it wrong. Cameron Feeder, Ruination Rioter, Pyrophobia, Angel, Mob, Universal Automon, Settle Beyond Reality, Diabotic Edict, Spore Frog, Blade Black Sliver, Reprobation, Moonblade Shinobi, this gnarly token. Look, there we go, got an emblem. This thing was cut a little funny. And my rare that I pulled, I get the alt card, and then I will end up Swampy. Swampy, here we go. Good old Swampy. Echo of Eons, mythic rare. I will not complain. So all in all, not too bad. 2 Horizon lands and a mythic. And then the snow-covered lands. I still wish the Secret Lair lands were full arts. I would have bought probably like 5 or 6 of them had they been full arts. Well, that's all I got for you today. You have a good day. Stay safe. My videos are probably going to slow down a little bit just because of what's going on in the world and me not being able to like get out. But until next time, bye.